Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. So today, LaPonda has Starbucks coffee creamer. So I did my coffee in that. And I made, I don't know how to put this thing, French toast. And instead of putting canned milk, I put that coffee creamer in it and cinnamon sugar. And then the maple syrup, butter maple syrup is from around this area, the maple syrup. And the little hams that you get at Walmart, like they're 2-pack, and it's $5. So I fried that up. Yesterday I made a ham sandwich for my lunch, and so the ham comes in handy instead of bacon all the time. And anyways, and we're sharing a fridge, so I got one little corner, and so LaPonda suggests that we stay here until at least December. That way there, I have enough for first and last month's rent. I'll have enough to get furniture. But I'm going to get a frame and mattress, which will come to about $500. But it'd be nice to be able to get some type of sofa too or something, you know what I mean? Or I might get, I'll probably just get a love seat. And a recliner. That'd be nice. And then I want the coffee table that you can lift up and eat, and then, because I'm not going to get a dining room table and all that. If I'm not going to use it, you know. And I can do my morning chat, just lift it up and do my chat. And get a couple of these too at first. So I'll get my coffee table. Because I really want to get at least a 50-inch, because I got 32-inch TV, but I use it as a monitor. So I want to get a 50-inch TV, a TV stand, a couple of these. So I got the camera on my phone on one, and then I'll get one. I really don't need a coffee table right away if I got these. And a love seat. Recliner can come later. Just get a love sofa, like a love seat thing. I can lay back and watch TV. I don't like watching TV in bed. Unless it's my phone or something, you know. And I'm laying there, I will. But if I watch, I like a big TV. Yeah. Where I get, hopefully they don't have microwave, because I want to get a teal microwave. Have my kitchen like retro. I'm getting these from her. I'll buy a black pair, or black or gray. Unless they didn't have. I want those. So, Packers didn't do too good yesterday. I worked and I had it pinned, so I was watching. I wasn't watching the game, but I was watching the score. And today, my birthday on my birthday where I went and got my toes done, that was in June. I'm gonna go to the same place. And I'm not getting down nails, I just want them to cut my nails right. Toenail, I did my fingers. It's only $35. So I made an appointment. I'm going to get them, and then I'm going to bring in my nail polish. Because they don't have a whole lot, and they look old, the selection of nail polish, because it's just polish. And just Sally Hansen that you can get at dollar store. So I mean, so I'm gonna bring them in. Max. Today I'll wear my sandals. But I'm gonna have to start wearing those shoes that I got there pretty soon. And after I'm done, I'll probably have a couple hours. I think I'll go over, if I'm hungry, be probably about 12:30 or so, almost 1. I'll go across the street and I think I'll get a A&W burger and a root beer. Then I'll go to the dollar store, get my pop so I don't have to lug things. And thank you guys for helping Ian out with his channel. He don't work Mondays. Raponda's working in town. He's dropping Leah off right now to school, but when he comes back, he'll probably do his Monday update. Talk about. I showed him how to do folders sort of thing, playlists and the predictions he can put in one, and we can organize his. In studio, I showed him where he can get all his comments, right? So if you comment, that's good. He'll get back to you. Well, if we can get him at 1,000 people, that would be good. To get the views because, or the watch hours, because his predictions was only 3-minute video. I just let him run at work after I put him on, and so he could get some watch hours, right? Right. He's pretty knowledgeable, though. His predictions, I don't know if he was right or wrong, but that's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to predict. Especially the beginning games. Because when I played Pro Line, I went until, I would never do it at the beginning. It would be almost halfway through. You just can't predict them things, like the new players and how are they going to play with the other, you know what I mean? Green Bay got to put their act together. I never seen the game, but you can tell they gotta be more organized. I never seen it, but I watched the score and I was like, well, something's going on. It's not, is it anybody defending Rodgers? Is he getting to throw the ball? If he's not getting to throw the ball, they're not going to win. They need more defense, or what's going on with that? Anyway, you got to protect your quarterback. I mean, just like hockey, you got to protect your goaltender. But anyhow, yeah, I'll get my toes done. Had fun playing that game. Never seen it, I didn't have 2 clues what to do. Never even watched them because they were playing other things and they had that thing over their face and never seen the game. First time. Want to do this? I said, what am I doing? Yeah, do it. I said, well, what am I doing? Oh, you just follow the person in the middle. I'm like, okay. I said, put it on slow. Oh no, they put it on workout. I don't know what my score was. Someone asked my score. I did a lot of perfects and stuff though. I did, but I quit before 3 minutes was enough. That was a workout. Leah liked it. She was laughing her head off. She thinks I'm crazy anyway. Generation Z thinks X is cool. They think they're dumb. I sent a copy to the video to Bro and said, I forgot all about the music being in the background. I said, is YouTube gonna block it because of the music? But no. Because I wasn't promoting this song and it never showed her. It was cartoon characters, so I mean, I wasn't thinking the music, right? He knows all the ins and outs. Yeah, so I'd like to be out of here by Christmas, but she's saying January 1st probably be September, October, November, December. September. I don't know. September is October, November. Yeah. It'll go by fast enough. Not that I don't like it here, but I just want my own. Bro wanted me to, I'm getting my full time. I'm either gonna have Friday and Saturday off, or I'm gonna have Saturday and Sunday. I don't know which one, but at least I'll still have the weekend off, right? Better than Sunday, Monday. I don't want Sunday and Monday. But anyway, Bro wants me to get a 2-bedroom after his lease runs out, but I don't want that. I want my privacy now. You know? Nat is back home right now. She might though. Her daughter had surgery there and she's gonna watch for 2 weeks her sister's baby or something. And she's where she was before. She's gonna see about that. She gets that job, she'll probably move there. It's in Alberta, but it's not here. Where I'm living, but if she gets that job, it seems kind of promising. They knew she was going home, because she already had her ticket paid. See her kids and stuff. So, you know. Be nice though. I could still go visit her those 2 days, find a way to do it. Because it's the bus from here to there. I gotta go into Edmonton to get the bus, see? But that's no big deal. I can catch the bus. Even if it's only a night stay. Because I gotta be back for 2:15 the next working day, so. I'm gonna think I'm back like in Edmonton at 4, that's not gonna, so it might be just an overnight if I go visit, but if I have my own place, depending when because she'll fly it. See, she'll fly. And she could come visit me too, and she could stay longer, right? We had the both same days off. But we'll see. Still talked to her on the phone. Talked last night, yesterday. We're still talking. Guess the owner went over there after I left and told her, after I already left, I left the place. I'm gone now. Owner goes over and tells her not to talk to me. Like, who in the fuck? You know what I mean? Don't talk to her. I was already out of there. She can talk to whoever she wants. Don't talk to her. Oh my God. When she told me that, I said, for real? For real. Yes, we are still talking. Anyway. Look, I've been through a lot, but I think that was one of the worst, not on the top of the list, but one of the worst experience that I ever had over there with that idiot. You know, kicking me out and all that bullshit and treating me like shit and everything. Because if he would have gave me the 3 months notice, where I got my extra day now, I would have stayed there. I paid my rent on time. I was quiet. They never had anyone from around saying they smell smoke, they smell drugs, they were drinking, partying, making noise. I put the things in my ear at night so I didn't have to hear around me. Because I had a lot of people with their work boots on top of me, boom, 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 3, 4 in the morning. You know what I mean? And I never complained. I just put the thing in my ear. Got my place clean. Bought my own tarp to get my flush fixed. Maintenance, all he had to do was put it in there, which I could have done. The housekeeper, they never had to come and clean my place. I could have got it done once a week, but I prefer to do my stuff was in there, my personal, you know. All I had to do, which I shouldn't have had to, but it made it feel like it. I made it feel like I was stealing, and I never stole before. Toilet paper in little garbage bags and Kleenex once a week. I'd go on their cart when it was in the cleaning cart in the hallway. And when that was there, I went out and had a cigarette with her. Because they didn't put a bench. The bench broke, nowhere to sit to have a cigarette. They don't want you to have a cigarette in front of the door or around the door because it interrupts people going in and all this bullcrap. Well, you got nowhere for a smoker to smoke. They don't want you to smoke in the room. Not at the outside room. And we put the 2 chairs out there and bring them in when we were done. And I'd go over and talk to her and have a cigarette. Any type of cops, chaos, or anything goes, I go right in my room. I'm out of it. I don't want to be involved in it. As soon as I could feel that there's going to be some type of drama, I was out of there. So, but there's only really one staff member, that stinky guy there, Perv. The other ones were all okay. I just didn't trust him. I just didn't trust him. He peeked around a corner a couple times, and then I said to Nat, well, I'm going to go in now. Here he is walking from the hallway, from my room with the master key in his hand. Just wondering what he did. And if he went in my room, if he was sniffing my panties or something. I don't know. He was too creepy for me. Creepy. Too creepy. And stink. Oh, go wash your hat. Get another hat. But I think Ian is gonna be doing his probably. If I didn't ask him if he already done it, probably not because he just got up. He'll do his update today there. You can find this link in that Saturday supper that we did, wings with Ian, at the bottom of it. I think it's under the sports guide. I should have wrote it down, but there's a link that you can click on and subscribe and give him 1,000 subscribers. That'd be good. Even if it takes him a few months to get monetized, at least he'd have that part done. You know what I mean? You get that part done, get his 1,000 subscribers, and then his watch minutes will eventually come, right? So, yeah. Leave a comment. He likes the comments. And anyhow, I think that's it. My bus comes a little early, 11. I get over there at 11:15. Only take me 5 minutes to walk to the nail thing. I made an appointment for 11:30. Then 12:30, quarter to 1. I think it takes an hour, right? Because I gotta let them dry. They're not gel. I'm just gonna use the same pink that I got at Rexall. It's just Sally Hansen. It wasn't the Insta-Dry, it was the hardener one. Just shiny. I like it. I bought a see-through one, which was sparkly too, but it was too many layers and it just slid off, so I couldn't use that one. So I used the pink. I asked LaFonda, can I bring my own nail polish? Well, they said sure. Good. Don't have to try to match it or take it off when I get home. Put this one on. You know what I mean? I'll just ask them, can you use this? It's brand new. And all my nail stuff, everything. I had this other carry. I thought I put it on the bed. And I told the boys, they started packing, see, before they were supposed to. I said, anything on the bed goes here. Maybe I didn't put that little thing. Has all my shavers and nail polish, had everything, personal stuff. Clippers and, oh well, Honda got all that here too, so. It was nothing to buy nail polish. Yeah. I used her remover. And she wants me to stay until January 1st. The Indian sweeps are in the bathroom. LaFonda and Leah has their own. Leah doesn't mind sleeping with Mommy. Cuddle up and everything. Yeah. So, that's Ian. I thought he'd be back. He must have stopped at Timmy's or something maybe. But I'm pretty sure he's going to upload on Mondays. After the games, talk about them, right? It'll be more than 3 minutes. He just want to talk a little bit, his predictions for week 1. I think what he's going to do is do the folders and save them in week 1, and then he'll do his games week 2, week 3, or whatever sort of thing. Then he'll do prediction 2 while he's like who's playing against who the following week, and I think that's his format. I'm not sure, but that's probably makes sense to do it that way. He's pretty knowledgeable in football and hockey, though. Yeah. So So anyway, and he won't badmouth. He's not like Don Cherry or anything. He's not going to badmouth another team. You know what I mean? He likes football. He likes all the teams. He just got one preference like everybody else, right? Even if I'm Green Bay, but if I'm sitting here on a Sunday and there's a football and it's like two other teams, like Pittsburgh or something, I'd watch it because I like football, right? Now, if they just beat it out Green Bay the week before, well, I'm going to go for the other guy, of course, right? But I'd watch it even though they're not my team. Hockey pretty much the same. I'm a Montreal Canadian, but if they're out, I'll go for the Oilers because I'm in Alberta. And when it was Calgary and Edmonton, of course I went for Edmonton. So, but I used to do that years ago when Wayne Gretzky was 99 in Edmonton. Once Montreal was out of the playoffs, I'd go for Oilers. So, but then when he went down to Los Angeles or whatever, then I didn't care. I didn't watch them anymore. I just watched it because of Gretzky, right? He was one of the best. He's a GOAT. My favorite player was Guy Lafleur, number 10, Montreal. He had his hair all perfect. He'd be skating 100 miles an hour and his hair wouldn't move. Yeah. But would never wear a helmet to cover up that hair. He retired before that, right? Yeah. So anyhow, I don't know. Yeah, my toes need to be done. But one thing about toes, they don't have to be done like every 2-3 months. I'll get the pink on it, but once they wear down, I'll take them off and put another nail polish, whatever I change my fingers to, right? But to get them cut, I cut them so wrong, and I'm scared to do an ingrown toenail. So, anyways, I think this was, that was Jace, I think a couple years ago? Yeah, a couple years ago. And Leah, and Clara, last year probably. Yeah, school pictures. Yeah. So, they're working good with Jace. He's in grade 1 and she's in kindergarten. So, yeah. Leah's in grade 10. They grow up so fast. I'll show you this year's pictures when they should be doing their pictures pretty soon. Usually they do it as soon as you go. Picture day must be pretty soon. And I'll get this size. I always do. Yeah. So anyway, I'll let you guys go. I gotta go out for a cigarette. And I thought I'd be sore today after doing all that dancing and everything, but my legs aren't sore or nothing. I thought I'd get up out of bed and go, no. 3 minutes though. It would have been like 10 maybe. Yeah, but a person that not every morning for 10 minutes, man, you would lose weight. And I like music. Love music, so if I did that every day, 10 minutes every morning, maybe I'll do that. Get one of them things when I got my own, and pick my own songs. I'm not a Britney Spears lover. I'd pick my own songs. And if you can do, I don't know, I'd have to find out if there's any, like, I didn't ask her if you can pick the songs. Because I would do, like, the old late 70s disco. You know what I mean? That would be good to work out. Because I used to work out years ago with that disco music when we went out dancing or whatever, you know. Anyway, so you guys all have a good day. This is a half hour long, pretty good. And it's cigarette time.